you all had a lovely Christmas. It's Allison Sullivan from Stamp Crazy with Allison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia. And I just want to make sure that I am going live here and that you guys can see me. So I'll just, looks like I'm live, looks like I've got sound. So that's great. That's awesome. So I will just wait for you guys to pop on because it does take a minute. So hopefully you'll find me soon and we can get started creating. I'm going to be making a card using the Lovely Arrangements bundle. This is from the Lovely Blossom Suite. I'm getting an echo for some reason. I'm just going to make sure. I don't know why I'm getting an echo. Shouldn't be getting an echo. Okay, turn that off. Hopefully that's good. And I'll just wait for people to pop on. And again, having an echo, why? That's why. Okay, fixed it. Hey, all fixed. Okay, I like it when technology works. So if you just joining me for the first time, as I said, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And if you live in Canada, I'd be happy to help you with catalogs or orders or anything that you might need. Hi, Leanne. Good morning. Merry Christmas. Hope you had a great Christmas. Well, I know you did because we talked about it. Gosh, it seems to have gone by really fast. What are we on the 28th already? Ooh, just flew by. Anyway, I saw some flakes of snow this morning. It seems to have stopped. What's it like at your place, Leanne? Did you see any snow? I said to Des, there's snow. There's a snowflake. There's flakes. He thought I was crazy, but then he came and he went, ooh, there is. Ever so lightly. Ever so lightly. Okay, it's just you and me so far, Leanne. People are busy. It's a busy time of year, so I appreciate anybody who can make it on, but maybe you're going to watch me on a replay. And if that's the case, welcome and leave a comment. All right, I'm going to hide myself and then I'm going to start creating. So let's see what we've got today. As I said, we're going to be using Lovely Arrangements. This is a great bundle. I think the thing, the thing I love most about it is the dies. It's been pretty cold. Yeah, it is cold, isn't it? Move that over so I can see. But no snow. Yeah, it sort of came and went. Hi, Mo. Nice to see you. Good morning, Diane. Good morning. No problem, you guys. I haven't even really started, and Leanne and I were chatting. Okay, it was really the dies that drew me to this bundle. It's part of the Lovely Blossoms suite. This is a suite that is coming in the January 2025 online exclusive release. It's got lots of beautiful things. We've got the bundle that we just talked about. We've got the ribbon. This is a gorgeous ribbon. You can sort of see the texture there. It's got these fun Moody palette dots, glossy dots. Nice. Two of the in colors are here too. This is Cloud Cover and Secret Sea, so that's kind of nice. There's a fantastic embossing folder with its stripes. We used that in our card the other day. And then we have the DSP. So let me show you those. So the DSP is different. There's 4 different designs. Okay, these are always great. I love when they put these in because you can just cut these panels and use them on your card with the same. Pretty easy. Okay, so that's the one side. And then we'll just flip it over. And there's the other side. Hi, Ellie. Oh, hi, Carly. Good morning. I just saw you in the living room. Good morning. Hi, Jennifer. It's cold. You have snow. Ooh, -21. Oh, gosh. Okay, that's too cold, Jennifer. Oh, hi, Kathy. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for coming. Hope you all had a great holiday or a great Christmas. Anyway, back to this. So what's different about this pack of DSP is you get 4 designs double-sided, and you get 3 of each. Okay, so you still get 12. It's just a different configuration. Okay. So for my class that's coming up on January 31st, which will be here before we know it, you get a goodie bag with half a pack of that DSP. You get half a roll of the gorgeous ribbon that we just showed you and a full pack of the glossy dots. Okay, so that's part of your goodie bag. We use those in the cards. We make 8 cards. 4 designs, 2 of each. So I hope you can join us because we'll send you the kit so you can make it. And we have a PDF, and we gather together to craft. And that's on the 31st. So you get those videos too. All right, let's start. Okay, I'm going to admit I did not make a card before we started. So this is from, whoops, something fell. Don't fall on the ground. Okay, this is going to be kind of make it as I go. Okay, so you're warned. So I just got a standard card front here, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Isn't that pretty? That's the one side. You see how easy that would be to use on a card front? Just so simple. And then a word and maybe some embellishments. So easy. Anyway, we're going to use the stripes. Okay, these stripes remind me of pajamas. I don't know why. Ooh. Okay, get that going. My little glue hasn't been opened for a couple of days, so it's not overly ready to go. Okay. There you go. All right, so I just wanted to cover that. So that's 5.5 by 4 1/4. It covers the entire front of my card. Okay, so that's just the nice neutral base. All right. Then I thought I could cut a few leaves out of this cloud cover and stamp a few leaves on my basic white. So I'm going to use Old Olive. It's snowing on Saturn Island. Oh, is that where you went over to? Oh, Diane, how fun. 2 cards with just the DSP and a saying. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I know we need, and isn't it great, Jennifer, that we actually get, instead of just getting 2 sheets of it, we get 3. I like the way they configured it. Okay, so we're just going to stamp a couple of these leaves. I think I need a little bit of re-inking here, but sometimes when your stamp pad is getting a little light, you get the variations in the leaves, which is kind of a happy accident. All right, let's cut these out. So I don't think I miss anybody's comments. I'm trying to, it's hard to kind of do this and read you guys, but I do go back and read them. Okay, so we're just gonna, don't you love it when there's, we used to call these framelets because they would frame the stamped image. I love that. And then there's also just this nice little leaf. So let's cut those out. I have no idea what this card is going to look like, really. So we're just kind of, I took a card that Stampin' Up had made, and then I'm just kind of adding more things to it. So we'll see how it turns out. We may decide to leave things off or include things. We'll see. Okay, we'll just poke that out, and same with this. Oh, sometimes it leaves it on my cutting plate, and it did. There we go. Isn't that pretty? How it cuts, and it's got the design, the little veins in the leaf already done. I love that. Okay. All right. So you guys are going to be very proud of me. My husband bought me this for Christmas. You guys had all recommended it. I think Jennifer, you use this, I think. And these are these. They're metal. My sister Ellie has these. They're meant for like screws and nuts and bolts for people working in a shop. My son said, I've got those in my shed. Anyway, so I'm using these in the hope that I do not lose any more dies. This is my, please don't let me lose a die. I generally use these, but sometimes it goes missing, so, or falls off. So it's not going to fall off of this. So thanks for that tip, you guys. Okay, so what I did was, we've got the one that we just cut, right? Oops, let me grab it. So those are the ones we just cut. I'm going to grab another one that I did earlier and then one more leaf. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. Okay. Then I took that designer series paper and I cut 4 squares. Now I just arbitrarily did these 2 by 2. I was looking at the sample that Stampin' Up provided, and I don't know, I just had to guess. Now one thing they did was they took the paper, and rather than just lay it down here, by the way, this pattern here is from the other side of this. Okay, because it was, I thought, where is that paper? Where is that paper? Okay, so they kind of did this, and then I got this, and kind of like, I guess I decided to do it a little bit different. So we're going to kind of go like that. Okay, so they kind of did it like that. That's fine, right? But they curled the edge. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, mine are, I got one round one, but I wanted a larger one, Jennifer, for my, because the die that I lost was the branching out die, you know, the rectangles. And so I thought I better get one that's big enough, right? Sizzix has standing one that you can store your dies on. Really? That sounds interesting. Okay, I'm going to have to look at that. Okay, so what they did was I'm going to just kind of curl these. Oh, that does actually look nice. So I got my bone folder. I'm just curling the edge and then turning it over. This is another way that you can showcase both sides of a paper. Now it looks like they only did the top and the bottom one, so I guess we'll do that too. Okay, so it's not really like folded over, but it kind of is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I guess we'll just stick these on. So I'm going to start with this one. This little pattern is just this little square. It's really a little square on the other side of this striped one. You know, the one I showed you that has all the, here, I'll just show you. Other than these large panels, it's also got these little squares. Oh, and they probably use this one too. Now that I look at their sample, they use that. So it would have been nice if I'd incorporated some other ones, but I just did that one. Okay. Okay, and then I think we'll do this one. And it's sort of offset like that. Okay. And then this guy can go just like that. Just kind of guessing here. And then finally we've got the one at the top that will just kind of stick on like that. Maybe not quite the same. You don't want it all, you know, I didn't want to angle it the same one as this. I'm just going to kind of change the angle of that one a bit. All right. There we go. Okay, now we can decorate. I want I guess it would help if I glued that down. I wanted to use some ribbon. Love the ribbon, but I didn't want it to be too thick. So if I grab this ribbon and I was going to, you know, I knew use this ribbon, it's a bit too much for the card. So what you can do is, we've done this before lots of times. All of you have done this yourself, and I've done it on lots of cards, where you take a piece. Princess Auto. Oh, is that where Diane is? Where did you get these? I got a set of 3, so I'll show you again. So there was this large one, this little rectangle, and this one. Woo! Look at that. And they all kind of stick together. I got it on Amazon, but you can get it at Princess Auto. But there's one out here, way out here, like in Coquitlam. I don't know where the closest one to you would be, so maybe just check out Amazon. I can send you the link if you want. Okay. Who else? Yes, the squares are 2 by 2, but I just guessed. You know, you could do 1 3/4 by 1 3/4, whatever you wanted. Okay, so what I did was I cut a piece of my ribbon. Then I took my scissors and I just cut the selvage off and then a little bit more. So I didn't go as close. I usually cut this close to the selvage and then start pulling it. But when I did that, I felt like, oh, I don't even know where that piece went. Oh, here it is. So here's the piece. See, usually what I'll do is cut the selvage up and then I'll start pulling these. And then I get these fine threads. Whoops. But they were too fine. So I abandoned that. and I went back and cut the selvage off with a little bit of the edge. So I've got that little, I got that little strip. Okay. Oh wow, you can't beat $2.99 or $3.99. That's why it's a good idea to go to these. You know, Donna, you might be able to get it at Canadian Tire. Check that out too. All right. So for this, I wanted to just kind of make a little loop here like that. Okay. Probably could have done this as a longer piece, but whatever. And then I'm going to just take a piece of, oh, I think I better make this tape a little bit thinner. A little piece of Scotch tape. And I'm just anchoring that down just so it won't move. And it's okay if you have these little stray bits. It's fine. It kind of adds to the effect, right? Okay. You got yours at Canadian Tire, Ellie? Okay, so there you go, Di. Go to Canadian Tire. Because it sounds like they're, you know, sounds like you can get them there. All right. Remember we did these. Got these, right? Oh, and there's Mo saying the same thing. Thank you, guys. Canadian Tire. So auto section, Diane. Auto section. So we've got these leaves. We got kind of these leaves. I'm not sure what I'm using here. I might not use any of this, you guys. I'm just laying these down to see what I think. It might be too busy. Let's set that aside for a sec. Now, I've got Secret Sea ink. And I've got Thank You, because that's the one I want to use. And I am just looking for my piece of white. I had another whole piece of basic white, but of course, you know, it's like everything on our desks, right? It just goes somewhere. Let me grab another piece. I'm just going to use white. Now I could have used like a bolder color and kind of embossed on it, but I think we're getting too many colors here. I think we better introduce some white to pick up the white of that paper. That's my thinking. So thank you. I always use thank you cards, right? And then another die from this set is this one here. Oop. Okay. Oop. Go. And there we go. All right. Let's run that through. How many of you got the product of the month? Hands up. It's very pretty designer series paper. It's $5 when you make an order of 100, so it's well worth it. And you're going to get some bonus stuff. So my partner Ange McKay and I are doing a PDF with some with 4 cards. So show you how to use them on 4 different cards. But it gets better because we're not just going to send you the PDF. We're going to mail you the card and bits to make the 4 cards, okay? And then a PDF, so you'll be able to make it. And then bonus, we're going to send you a, oh, sorry, I'm talking and trying to create. We're going to send you a bonus of another, I think it's 12 cards, okay? So really appreciate it that you order, okay? Yeah, Diane saying, thank you, everybody. Okay, so you guys, let's see here. What are we doing here? Are we just keeping it simple? That looks nice, actually. You know what? Just like a simplified card, doesn't it? Sometimes we can go a little crazy. But let's see if we add one of these. I think that still keeps it pretty simple. Question is, oh, hi, Nikki. How are you? Didn't see you jump on there. To hold that down, huh? Like to hold that. Yes, that was just regular Scotch tape. Yeah. Yeah, because I know I can hide it, right? Look at this. I've got these on my fingers. And then maybe I could, I don't know about the green. You see, sometimes you just have to play around and you think to yourself, am I adding too much? I think all I'm going to do, you guys, is add a couple of these. I'm just going to add a couple of these cloud cover, tiny embossed leaves, and I think that'd be good. I don't even know if I need 2 sets of them, or maybe I can just do one. Let's see. I'll do that. I think I'll do it like that. So, Nikki, all I did was take a little piece of Scotch tape. I use Scotch tape a lot. And just hold those in place. You could use glue dots, of course, right? Those are good too. There we go. All right. We're going to be putting this on top. Okay. And I was going to cut one of these off and make it 3, but actually my label is going to cover up that one, so it's going to only show 3 of them really. I think that multiples of like odd numbers are better. 3, 5, that kind of thing. I'll just stick this down. Ooh, got that little stray. Okay, thank you. There we go. Oh, I'm just gonna raise it up a titch. There we go. And then let's grab some of these and add a few. Color. White is nice. I think I've got enough cloud cover. The green kind of would bring out stuff, so maybe we'll try the green. Okay. Again, we're going for, oh my goodness, sometimes these work better with just the putty here. So we'll do a green, and then I think I'll do a white just to really pop out the white. That one. And then one more. Let's do cloud cover. Oop, I'm just gonna add it up there. That'll kind of tie in everything. And this just adds some dimension and interest, right? Some texture. That's all you're going for when you add ribbon and embellishments, is some texture. So there we go. Pretty simple. Sometimes less is more. Jennifer, that's my middle name. I do less. I try and do less. And this would have been just as nice without any leaves, right? Just really clean and simple. Okay, so that's our card today, but let's look at some of the cards we've made in the past. We made this one, don't remember when, quite a few weeks ago. Now, I incorporated these dies, and someone's going to have to help me. Usually Keisha does, but she's got obviously doing important things over Christmas, so she's not here to help me, but someone will look it up and help me. These dies are pretty cool. I think I know what they're in. They are in a suite of products from the mini. The reason I know this is because every month I join together Lovely and Beautiful suite. Yeah, that's where they're from. Okay, so a whole bunch of nested dies, really, really pretty. Every month I join together with some global demonstrators. Kylie Bertucci from Australia, Emma from the UK, but Michaela Tildridge is coming back, so we're going to have her. Anyway, we do a PDF that we send out to our customers for free when they make a purchase, or you can buy it for $19.50. So I know January is Lovely and Beautiful. So that's where those are from. And look at that gorgeous ribbon, isn't it? This is a great way to showcase the DSP too. So simple. Okay, so that was one that we did on a live. Whoops. We did this one on the live. Whoops, dropped. But I actually changed this to the darker, the Secret Sea. And yeah. Oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I did just leave it as cloud cover. Yeah, because I've got the rest of that. It would have been a bit much. I think if I redid this card, I'd do the flower in Secret Sea and I'd do the leaves in a different color. You love the bow on that card? I know, because it's a really simple card, but look at this big bow. So pretty. You're not in your craft room. Connie, hi. How are you, love? Connie is our sister from Minnesota. She's our Like we sing that song from White Christmas when we see her and her sister Susie. So, hi, friend, sister from Minnesota. Okay, so here's one that we did the other day. So this was where we kind of did a fancy fold, right? This just flips open, and then this part flips open, and you can write inside. This just tucks under. Pretty simple. Okay. This is one I got in a swap from my friend Lee Ann Binder, who is on this call. She's Stamp Chatter. And see what I was telling you at the beginning, how we love these dies. Look at these dies. Oh, so gorgeous. This is one that we did the other day, oh, maybe a week ago. Again, those are those dies. So pretty. I'm not a big fan of petal pink, but it works. And then I was talking about my swap. Here's the swap that I did. So this is the one that I contributed to the swap. Okay. Now I was telling you that I do this PDF tutorial with a group of demonstrators from around the world. So this is the one for December. So anyone who placed an order in December will get this for free. So you can see the little snippets of these beautiful little projects, right? This is using Hobby Haven, and it's available to the end of December for free if you make a purchase. Now, if you don't want to make a purchase, that's okay. You can just purchase it from me, 1950 Canadian. So there's different ways to get it. Or if you're on my team, if you're one of my members of my team, you get it free too. So just another way. Now, I wanted to show you some swaps that I got just to get you kind of excited about the new catalog. The new catalog is arriving in mailboxes. I send it to anyone who's made a purchase within the last 6 months. Okay, I can't show you the inside, but this is the cover. And this will be live on, I believe it's January 6th. It's kind of a weird day. Yeah, January 6th. So not January 1st, January 6th. Okay. Okay, so my sister Mo, who's on this call, made this card. Look at this. Look at all the texture she added with stamps. So she's just taken like a neutral, oh, I just love it. And then that pop of gold. And we were talking about, getting stuff at an auto store. This is a great card. This is a great card, masculine card, which are hard to find. So it's called Gears and Textures Bundle. So if you have the mini, Diane, yours should have come or will come soon. Okay, check it out. Now here is a swap from my sister Ellie, who's on this call, and it's called Aspen Grove. Check this out. Now I'm going to open this card because I believe it's a bit of a fancy fold. I think it's a book card. So you see this? It's scored here and then it opens. Isn't that pretty? This is really, and this is a stamp set, and Ellie has just added that texture by, it's a two-step, right? She stamped the birch trees and the leaves, and then she's accented the birch. Love it. Also a nice masculine card, honestly. And this one is from my friend Tamara. It's Greenery Lane Bundle. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? Look at those sayings. Love that font, eh? Anyway, ooh, and look at those. Ooh. What are those called? Faceted Gems Trio Pack. Oh, love that. Those have been around for a while, but they're really pretty. What have I done to them? I've stamped on my nail. Okay. Another one, Nature's Walk. Now, I'm wondering if this is also a book spine card. Yeah, it's a beautiful card. I love all the layers. You can create so many great, same with this card. This is from my, and that's from my friend Laura. Okay, so same idea. See, Laura's done exactly what Mo did. Here we are. Both of them have done where they've added all this texture just by stamping. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so that's called Nature's Walk. It's a suite of products that is in the new catalog. It's going to be on page 39. So if you've already got your catalog, go there and check. I just want to move that. All right, next, my sister Ellie just sent me this card as a bonus card. This is a die. Check this out. It's called Sunshine and Tulips Bundle. Look at this. Is that fantastic? Love it. All the little tulips. And we're going to be in that season really soon, right? Okay, now Ellie made me a few cards. My sisters do this. They actually make me cards and then they make cards and they send me samples. They're so sweet. Check out this one. Exactly, that's at Aspen Grove again, right? Love it. And Ellie's got the embossing folder in the background that's got the timber look to it. And this is that one that the die we've had for a while called, oh God, something postage, perennial postage. I don't even remember. Anyway, love it. Simple and elegant, right? And then lastly, this is another one that Ellie made me. And we've got the same idea. She's used those arch dies, everyday arches. So pretty. So I hope that's inspired you and got you excited for the mini that's coming January 6th. Now, get you even more excited. My partner, Ange, and I are going to be doing a free launch. So we're going to do it on a Facebook group. And it's going to be on, mark your calendars, January 10th. We just decided to do this. January 10th. That's a Saturday, right? I think. Whatever the Saturday is, I think it's the 10th. We just decided to do this last night. So it's free. We're going to be doing a few lives to show you some new product and samples and all sorts of things. So hope you'll join us on the 10th. We'll do games and sold you. Oh, Ellie Connie's saying that you sold her on the Aspen Grove. Oh, yeah, it's really pretty. I don't own it either, Connie, and I'm thinking maybe I should get that because it's such a simple way to get that that texture, and masculine cards are so hard to find, right? Anyway, so that's our card for today. Hope you enjoyed that one. Let me bring you back over. I think we're a little later today, but that's okay. Being later is fine. So remember, grab that. Grab the product of the month. Here, I've shown you this before, but here we go. It's 12 by 12 designer series paper. Isn't this pretty? This looks like Wedgwood, doesn't it? Wedgwood China, these two. Not quite as gray, but it's close. This looks like wallpaper that I used to have in my house when I first moved in my house, which my house is now 85 years old. So there were layers and layers of different wallpaper. Aren't they pretty? So these are more of the traditional packs. There's 6 designs, double-sided. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoop. 6. There we go. Whoop. Oh, this is my favorite. I cut out a whole bunch of these for my cards that we're going to be sending you. So pretty. So you've got a couple more days to get that for free. However, I should say that the way that product of the month is presented is if they don't sell out on a particular product of the month in January, there'll be a new one, and that's awesome. But if they still have the paper left, when you go to make your $100 order, you'll be able to pick, do you want the January one or do you want the one that's in December? So that's kind of cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to echo what my sister Mo has said, and that is have a very happy new year. I hope 2026 is good to you. And I'm looking forward to turning the page from 2025, frankly, to 2026. And just staying healthy and just onwards and upwards. Always looking forward, right, you guys? Got to look forward. Okay. What about for the die? Oh, the die. Sorry, Nikki. Nikki, you weren't asking about sticking down the... Okay. For the die. All right. Just one sec, Nikki. Hope you're still here. I use repositionable tape. So here it is. I don't know if you're in the US or Canada. You can get this. like at Staples and Canada, the US might be, is it Office Depot maybe? I don't know what your supply stores are. You can also get it online, and there's different things. Sometimes people will use just Post-it notes, but I prefer this. And it comes in a roll, and it lasts me over a year, and I do a lot of die cutting because I cannot risk my hand gets a bit shaky and my eyes are a little off. So I just stick them down so they don't move. So hopefully that you're still here and you got the answer to that question. Anything else? Oh, okay. Yes. Good. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. When I do my lives, you jump on and you comment, and it keeps everybody engaged. And I really love having that communication on both sides. So thank you so much. Now, Wednesday is New Year's Eve. Not sure. I'm usually on at 2 p.m. Not sure. Stay tuned. Watch for any notifications. If I'm going to go on, you'll get a notification. And I also post to my Stamp Crazy with Allison page. Please go over there and follow me. Stamp Crazy with Allison is my business page on Facebook. Please check me out. And then you'll see a notification. All right. That's it, you guys. And I will see you soon. If not on Wednesday, I'll see you next Sunday. Bye for now.